Yo, what's good, world? Welcome back to another edition of the Overtime Sports Show here on Fuego Beats Radio. This your boy Big Keith in the building as always. I got my boy Jason Maravich on the line with me this evening. What's good, Jason?
What's going on, man?
Nothing much, man. How you been, man? How's everything going with you, man?
Pretty good. Pretty good, man.
All right, it's good to hear. It's good to hear, man. All right, y'all. First of all, let me give my shout outs. JSNLonline.com, your clothing line for all your needs, your t-shirts, your sunglasses. They got some sunglasses that just came out, very dope sunglasses. Need y'all to go to JSNLonline.com, check out the sunglasses. They got some new V-neck shirts up there. They got the ladies line. I always forget to mention the ladies line they have up there. They got some hands-off shirts. Definitely, ladies, you go up there, check that stuff out, man. There's a lot of stuff up there. Also, the watches. My bad. I forgot to mention the watches. They got the sleek LED watches, man. Y'all gotta check those out. Those watches are straight fire. I know I got me two of those myself personally. So definitely go up there and check those watches out. Also, shout out to Super564.com for all your horror needs, your sci-fi, comic books. They take care of all that. Movies, anything. I know Fuego does a lot of work with them. Shout out to Fuego Beats, my man, who put all the show to put the show together. Check out what they got. They got a lot of stuff to offer you into the sci-fi video games as well. So check them out as well. Also, FuegoBeats.com. The site is up. It's been revamped. Got some new things up there for y'all. We have the Writer's Block, which is presented by Request Entertainment, which is my group. You got some poems. You write any work you want to submit it to the site. Let us get yourself out there, man. Also, we have the What the Fuego, where we just go in on various topics. Topics here. We discuss a little bit of everything, So go up there, check that out. Also, the Zombie Day movie page is also up there. Make sure y'all check that out. That movie is dropping this summer, actually. The soundtrack is going to be fire. If you're trying to get on the Zombie Day movie day soundtrack, I'm going to screw up my words, sorry. Email us at, you can email me, bigkeys@fuegobeats.com. You can email fuegobeats@fuegobeats.com. Everything fuegobeats.com. Hit us up. Let us know you want to get on that soundtrack, man. Jason, I know this is All-Star Weekend, man. I know you're excited. We got the, as y'all know, NBA All-Star Weekend has already tipped off. We had the celebrity game early this evening. We have the Rising Stars game going on right now. Tomorrow night is the big night, the All-Star Saturday night, the three-point shootout, the skills challenge, the slam dunk contest. And then Sunday is the big All-Star game, East versus West. So this is NBA fans, this is like y'all Super Bowl weekend. So it's going to be a big weekend. Jason, speaking of basketball, now I know we talked off air about you went to some kind of celebrity game. You want to tell people about how that went?
I went down during the Super Bowl weekend in New Orleans. Went to the celebrity flag football game. Just they had a bunch of celebrities / former pro athletes like Dion and Mike Love and all the celebrities. They were playing flag football. I mean, it was cool. I think I didn't stay for the whole game. I just went for some of it. But they had tons of celebrities down there just for that, getting ready for the Super Bowl. So I mean, it was a good time.
Okay. What celebrity did you see? Any major celebrities that we would know that you saw down there?
Wait, what's that now?
Any major celebrities that we know of that you saw down there?
Oh, I mean, I saw everybody from Tom Hanks to who else did I see? I saw what's her name that's become famous all of a sudden for the AJ McCann's girlfriend, Catherine Webb. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Music wise, of course, Lil Wayne was down there.
Okay.
Let's see. Trying to think. I mean, it's pretty much. I mean, it's almost like who I didn't see, man. I mean, it was really, literally that many celebrities. I'm talking about like from actors to musicians to former athletes. I mean, tons of former football players down there. Joe Montana, Jay Rice. I didn't really see too many NBA players down there, though. I don't know. Maybe I just missed them or something.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. As y'all know, we doing our own basketball game, Fuego Beach Radio, coming up sometime. We don't have an exact date, but it's going to be in the summertime, where it's Fuego Beach Radio versus the Block. As y'all know, shout out to Josiah. Josiah, as y'all know, SE2, the mixtape is dropping. I'm not gonna tell y'all when, but well, it's dropping soon. That's all I'm gonna say. He's got a big show coming up. Mark it down on your calendar. We're not giving out too many details about what's going down, but remember March 14th, 2013. I know y'all probably been seeing on my Twitter page. Y'all want to follow me? I am Big Keys on Twitter. We've been promoting the date of this big event that's going to go down with Josiah coming down. It's going to be in the Virginia Beach area. So, but I'm going off again off my words. We having a big game. I'm sorry, I got lost in words. I'm sorry, Jason. I don't know. It's been a long day. I'm sorry. I've been working crazy. I've been working crazy hours this week. My bad, man. I'm trying to get my words together. But anyways, the basketball game between Fuego Beats and Block is going down this summer. So we trying to get some celebrities in there. So trying to get some, get some overall, get some well-known people up in DC. But we're going to give y'all more details as the date approaches and, who's going to be in the team and everything. I know I'm playing. Jason, I know you said you're gonna try to play.
Oh yeah, definitely, man.
All right, see, Jason's gonna play. Fuego's gonna play. I'm gonna be running point because unfortunately I am the shortest dude on the team from last. I'm like I'm like Kevin Hart size. I'm actually strange thing. I'm actually like kind of taller. I'm like 2 inches taller than Kevin Hart. So I thought I was the shortest. I thought I was the shortest man in the world. Apparently I'm not. Unfortunately, my dad is like 6 foot, and then my dad's 6 foot. My mom is 5'2". So, I didn't get that. I kind of fell right in the middle. So I ended up being, taller than my mother, shorter than my father. I don't know. Something in genes. I don't know. My sister's 5'2". But my nephews, strange thing is my nephews are like 5'7", 5'6". They're like 18, 17 years old. I'm 28 years old and 5'5". I guarantee if I have kids, they're gonna be like 4'11". It's like my wife. But anyways. All right, y'all. We're gonna take a short commercial break. When we get back, this week's show, I promise y'all, it's probably gonna be one of the best shows we've done in a while because we got an array of topics that we're gonna discuss. Y'all gonna stay tuned. I know if y'all seen the news this week in sports, I know there's been some crazy stories. We're gonna jump into some of those stories after this commercial break.
What's going on? This is Fuego Beats from Fuego Beats Radio, and I want to tell everyone to check out the greatest sci-fi radio station out, Super 564 on Blog Talk Radio. They have the best topics including sci-fi films, comic books, video games, and they even have a featured artist segment for musicians weekly. So if you have an obsession with sci-fi films, music, or video games like me, then this is the station for you. Make sure you check them out on blogtalkradio.com/Super564. That's blogtalkradio.com/SUPAFI64. All right? And remember, stay connected.
Yo, this your boy Big Keys. You listen to Fuego Beats Radio, the #1 internet radio station in the country. Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to the Overtime Sports Show here on Fuego Beats Radio. This your boy Big Keys. Got my 2 special guests with me tonight. I got my man Jason Maravich from New Orleans. What's up? What's going on, Jason?
What's going on, man?
Everything's good, man. And I got Tipsy, who hasn't been on the show for a few weeks, but he's back with us tonight. What's going on with you, Tipsy?
Oh, what's good out there, yo?
Everything's good, man. We're going to jump right into this topic, man. I know y'all been hearing all the talk from Michael Jordan, LeBron James. As y'all know, LeBron James has been having a ridiculous week this week. I mean, his past 7 games, man has scored over 30 points in all of his games. He's been shooting 60% from the field, which is the first time in NBA history a player has ever scored 30 points in 6 straight games while shooting 60% from the field. Now, his game last night against Oklahoma City, he only shot 58% from the field, but still scored 39 points. But with all that being said, LeBron has been playing out of his mind basketball. Now, Michael Jordan, as y'all know, MJ's birthday is this coming Sunday. He does turn 50. ESPN has been covering him all week with his games, his shoes, everything, his brand, all that. Now, Michael Jordan said he made an interesting comment this week. He asked if he would pick LeBron James or Kobe Bryant. Now, Michael Jordan, everybody has made the comparisons with Michael Jordan. Everybody has tried to say, who's the next Michael Jordan? Who's the next Michael Jordan? Who's the next Michael Jordan? Is it Kobe? Is it LeBron? Who is it? Everybody has made the comparison. Who say who's better than who? What if Jordan was his prime against LeBron? What if Jordan was in his prime against Kobe? It's been a huge debate that has been taking over Twitter and Facebook all this week. Now, like I was saying before, when Michael Jordan was saying that he picked Kobe over LeBron. Now, interesting thing is that he said was he takes 5 over 1 any day, meaning Kobe's 5 championship over LeBron's 1 championship, which I thought, in my opinion, was kind of like, come on now, you picking the dude based on championships. But let me ask you this question, fellas. Tipsy, I'm gonna start out with you. Tipsy, I'm gonna start out with you because I saw on your Facebook status earlier this week that you stated that LeBron was better than Jordan. What are you? I'm interested to say now. I want to hear your opinion. Why you think about this, man? Tell the people what you think.
Now that post cost me a lot of trouble, yo. So because there was a lot of outside non-Facebook arguing about that. LeBron is better than Jordan simply because this guy he's a monster, yo. Like, he's 6'8", he's like, they say 250, but he's probably like 275. And he's an unstoppable force. Somebody tried to make the argument that he wasn't as good as Jordan because he was just an athletic Magic Johnson. And my thing to that is, if Magic Johnson had the athleticism that LeBron James had, he'd win 11 NBA championships. He'd be unstoppable. And that's all basically what LeBron James is. He's an athletic Magic Johnson because he can pass. He can see the floor like nobody else can see the floor, better than most point guards. He can score 30 points and still average high levels of assists. And he's probably got more triple doubles than Michael Jordan has in his whole career, like right now in the 10 years that he's been playing. This guy is an unstoppable guy, and he's better than him just based on pure athletic ability and talent. He's way better than Michael Jordan.
Okay, that's what you. Yeah, I mean, from a skill set, I understand what you're talking about. It's like, but everybody's gonna say, who's better, LeBron or Jordan. I mean, based off a skill set, I have to agree. Now, I'm not saying in no way, shape, or form is LeBron better than Michael Jordan. But if you look at skills on the courts, as far as defense goes, as far as offense goes, LeBron, he's starting to be like Michael Jordan. Now I know Jordan's got 6 rings. Okay, hey, he's got 6 rings. LeBron just won his first. You got to give him a break. He only won his 1 ring so far. So, but as far as skills on the court, LeBron the man can't be stopped. And like Tipsy said, it's like a Magic Johnson in the making. So, but let me ask you, Jason, what's your thoughts on this, man? What do you think?
I'm talking to Fuego about this. I had the same opinion as him. I don't really. It's hard to compare. I don't like comparing guys from different eras and all that. And Jordan and LeBron their games aren't nowhere similar at all. The whole ring thing kind of ticks me off because it's like, to me, I don't know why no one came back with it. Robert Horry's got 7 rings. Bill Russell's got 11 rings. It's not all about, I don't hear anybody saying Bill Russell's the best player of all time. I think that the ring thing is overrated. LeBron took probably the worst thing I've ever seen in the finals in, I don't remember when it was, 06 maybe or something with Cleveland, or whenever it was. There's very few people, if any, besides LeBron, that could have taken that group to the finals. LeBron's an unbelievable player. But him and Jordan are so different, man. It's just like comparing. Like LeBron plays more like Magic, but like Tipsy was saying, he's a lot more athletic. But Jordan and Kobe's games are a lot more similar than LeBron's and Jordan. But it's kind of one of them things. I guess people are just going to keep on debating, and if LeBron keeps on his pace, it's definitely not going away. That conversation with who's the greatest, but me personally, man, I have a hard time comparing them because different game, different rules, there's a lot of factors, man. So I'm not really on the who's better thing, but I mean, if there's anybody that's in that conversation, it's definitely LeBron.
Okay. So yeah, we throw rings out the window. You're throwing rings out the window. You can't base two guys over how many rings they won. Because you got a lot of guys who have played good ball in the league who have only won.
Hey man, Luke Walton's got 5 rings. What does that mean? I don't mean anything.
See, exactly. You can win.
Apparently, it means he's better than LeBron James. Like, that's what people do. That's what people do, yo.
So
people.
Do you think it's more based on rings? Is that where it's kind of leaning towards?
Yeah, that's all it is. Because when you ask people, what do they say? Who's got more rings? Okay, but Jordan won his first ring at 28. LeBron won his first ring at 28. So he's still on pace to get those 6 rings if Miami can keep it together for a few years. He's on pace to get 6, maybe 7 rings. They might not all be with the Heat, but he can get 7 rings. He's got time. So I don't see why they're just judging it clearly based on rings. And that's the only reason Michael Jordan said that he would pick Kobe before LeBron, just because he's got 4 more rings than LeBron has.
So let me ask you this. Throw out rings for a minute. Let me ask y'all this. Do Michael Jordan still pick Kobe over Jordan if you throw out rings?
No.
You think he goes?
I don't know, man, because Jordan's like a horrible evaluator of talent. I mean, the dude picked Kwame Brown, Adam Morrison. So I don't know, he might be delusional enough to think Kobe, but to me, it really says something that this dude says he'd take Kobe over LeBron right now, when anybody with 2 good eyes can see there's not a guy even close to this guy, man, right now. I mean,
he's not guardable.
He's so far ahead of the field, man. Like LeBron, to me, Kobe in his prime wasn't as good as LeBron is right now. LeBron's just entering his prime. He just does so many different things on a basketball court. We've never seen anyone like him before.
Jason, like you said, he's in his prime. LeBron is 28 years old. He's in the prime of his career right now. And like I stated when I first started, the man's 7 straight 30-point games, and he's shooting. Let's just say he's shooting 60% from the field.
Basically.
Yeah, it's insane.
60% from the field. That's sick. And you're still scoring 30 points. That's sick. Yeah. To me, he's unguardable.
Well, yeah, and then the thing I like about his game too is he's unselfish, man. I mean, I guarantee if he had Kobe mentality where he just wanted to score, he could lead the league in scoring every year easily. But that's not his game. He likes to get everybody involved. I mean, he's getting 30 points when he's still got 8 or 9 rebounds and 7 or 8 assists. I mean, I honestly think if he tried to do, I think he could average a triple-double for a season if that was his goal.
Honestly, Jason, I said the same thing. I honestly, this dude is one of the guys. He reminds me of Grant. The triple-double thing reminds me like Grant Hill and Jason Kidd back in the day. Like when they were like when Grant Hill used to average a triple-double every single game. He didn't put up big numbers, but yet and still, the dude was averaging a triple-double almost every 2 games, and LeBron can easily do it. And like I said, and let me focus on the defensive side right now. Look at Kobe. I mean, okay, we can look at Michael and Kobe. But defensive wise, LeBron can guard all 5 positions on the court.
Yeah.
Jordan couldn't do that. Kobe can't do that. You can't. I mean, you can. LeBron can guard Tyson Chandler. Well, let's put it like that. He can guard like a. Kobe can't guard Tyson Chandler. No, he can't.
I put it to you this way, man. I told you, like, I'm not into comparing people, and I don't know who to tell you who's better or whatever, but LeBron, like I said, LeBron, if somebody argues, like Tipsy saying LeBron better than Jordan, I don't really so much as disagree with it. I just don't really have an opinion on it, but I'm saying if there's one guy you're going to throw in Jordan and say, this guy, I mean, you definitely have it's a debatable case for sure, I think. And the scary part is about LeBron, he's only 28 years old, so I mean, he's still got a lot of good ball left.
I mean, he could play another 12 years, really.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I honestly think, and with Kobe now, you see Kobe say he's going to retire and probably after next season. He said he's going to retire. He's not going to play basketball if he turns 35 years old. And honestly, to me, I don't think Kobe really has nothing left to play for. You got the MVPs, you got the championships. It's pretty much Kobe's career is pretty much. I don't want to say it's pretty much coming to an end, but it's looking that way. You look at the Lakers this year; they're disappointing this year with the Dwight Howard thing, and it's causing. And now, what blows my mind is that he's trying to be a facilitator now by passing up. Now all of a sudden, you're switching up your style. You're starting to be more of an assist man. That's what Steve Nash was brought there for.
I think if you put LeBron on this Laker team and took Kobe off, I think the Lakers be the best team in the NBA. I think that's how good LeBron is. I think he makes other people better. Like I think he'd make those two, Gasol and Howard, better, and he just makes everybody better. Kobe, they've been trying to build around Kobe for the last couple of years because it's hard to build around a guy that just is not really. Kobe's never been he's not a real team dude. He can say all he wants about winning, but he obviously wants all his points too.
Yeah, and the disappointing thing is now he's trying to pass, and it's just the thing about it right now. It kind of pissed me off when I saw him doing that. Like, okay,
same with me. I think it's immature, man. He's trying to prove a point because everyone's bitching about, you need to pass more. So now he goes overboard the other way and tries to pass every time.
Thank you, Jason. That was an excellent point. Now I was gonna bring it up. It's really pissing me off. Now they're trying to say he's an assist leader. Like, no, he's not. We all know. Stop covering yourself over what you really are. You're a scorer. You know you're not a passer. You're not a passer. Steve Nash's job is point guard, facilitator. His job is to be the one with the assist. Why are you assisting to other players now? And they act like it was going to make their team better. What? It's not making their team any better. They're still sitting at the 12th seed in the Western Conference right now. And they got a brutal schedule coming out of All-Star break when they come back from the All-Star break. I don't understand it. That's why the comparisons with Jordan is, honestly, people, it's got to stop. Jordan is Jordan. I mean, throughout the championship the skill frame, there's not ever going to be another Jordan, because in another 20 years, we're going to be asking who's the next LeBron.
Mm-hmm.
And then Michael's going to be a distant memory, because then everybody asking who's going to be the next LeBron, who's going to be the next Kobe. There's no next nobody. It's just the now. Well, all the rookies and everything, they're Kyrie Irving. They're not comparing him to anybody else. Kyrie Irving is Kyrie Irving. He does what he does. You don't have to compare him to anybody. So that just blows my mind. But anyways, we're going to take a short commercial break. When we come back, we're going to discuss this topic a little bit more.
Hello again. This is Anthony Ramirez from Ramirez Internet Solutions. Right now, we are in the season of launching a new division of our business called RewardWatcher.com. RewardWatcher.com is an avenue for businesses and consumers to buy and sell all their goods and services at affordable rates. Right now, this service is available to the DMV area only, but the more it grows, the more we plan on expanding up and down the East Coast and eventually west. Right now, we are in the introductory phase of RewardWatcher.com, so if you sign up now, your listings will be free all the way until March. Also, we will be beginning an initiative program for our users. For every paid listing that you bring to us, you will receive a month of free listings. To learn more or to post your listing, please visit www.rewardwatcher.com. That address again is at www.rewardwatcher.com, or you can give us a call at 571-989-2392, or you can email us at help@rewardwatcher.com. Again, that's help@rewardwatcher.com. Thank you, and we look forward to you helping us make this program a success.
Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to the Overtime Sports Show here on Fuego Beats Radio. It's your boy, Big Keith. Got my special guest with me this evening. I got my boy, Jason Maravich. What's good, Jason?
What's up, man?
Everything's good, man. I got my boy, Tipsy. What's good, Tips?
Yo, what's up?
Everything's good, man. All right, man. We're going to jump back into this talk with the whole Michael Jordan thing. As y'all know, Jordan does turn 50. The GOAT, the greatest of all time. He turns 50 on Sunday. I know anybody who ever laced up a pair of Jordans or stuck their tongue out going to the hoop or hit a jump shot with your arm hanging up in the air. Y'all know everything was inspired from Michael Jordan. So his birthday's on Sunday. I know ESPN is doing his top 50 plays on Sunday. I know anybody grew up remembering Jordan from all his games, all his classic moments. I know this is something that y'all are not going to want to miss. But the topic at hand right now, we discussed it before the commercial break, was Michael Jordan picking Kobe Bryant over LeBron James. And like I was talking about before, was everybody everybody was talking about, is LeBron James better than Jordan? Is Kobe better than Jordan? The talks go on and on and on and on and on, and it's just we're gonna hear it all the time. But a couple of good points I wanted to bring up about what Tipsy was telling us while we were in the commercial break was talking about, the rings thing was probably the main thing we were talking about in the commercial break. And Jason brought up a good point. Jason said anytime somebody wins a ring, he always brings up somebody else that's won rings as well. Jason, who was that you were mentioning that had won many rings? He said Walton?
Bill Russell.
Well, Russell, I'm sorry, Russell. You mentioned Russell win. So it's kind of like, are we in a society today where we're going to say that, are we basing guys off of how many rings they won? Because in that case, you can't have Barkley in the conversation. You can't have Ewing in the conversation. You can't have a lot of these guys in the conversation. Why? Because they never won rings. Yet and still, they're going to try to compare themselves to Jordan, which you can't do. In the case of LeBron, let me ask you all this. Now, with the whole rings thing, can you say, now we know, and now Tipsy, I already know what your standpoint is, and I already said my standpoint about LeBron and, being better than Jordan right now. Let's talk about this. What about in their prime? Would you still go with Jordan or would you still go with LeBron?
Now we're just basing it off of just pure talent.
Like pure talent. Now let's throw out rings. Let's just say Jordan never won a ring. Let's put it that way. What if Jordan never won? Look, okay, you know what? Let's change the conversation. Let me change it.
All right, well, let's say at their prime, both at 28 years old, they each have one ring. Bron has one, and at 28, Jordan had one. So let's start from there. And head-to-head at that time, I'd still have to say LeBron. If we're just talking straight LeBron versus Jordan.
Okay.
Just
let me ask you
physically, he's just stronger than him. And excuse me, and it doesn't matter whether LeBron plays now, even if LeBron plays in the 80s and the game was more physical in the 80s, he's built to handle that. He's not a flimsy guy. He's not Penny Hardaway. He's not any of these guys that couldn't take that type of pounding. He'll still dunk on you.
Yeah. Let me ask y'all this. Let me ask this question real quick. What's Jordan's legacy if he never won a ring?
The guy with the best sneakers on the court ever. He'll still be a great player. He'll still be a Hall of Famer, but then he'll just be like Karl Malone and all those guys.
Jason, what you think? What's Jordan's legacy if he never won a ring?
Best player to never win a ring.
One of the best players to never win a ring? That would have been great.
He'd be the best player to never win a ring. I mean,
Yo, man.
the ring thing. People don't understand. People bring up the ring. I always tell them if you're comparing LeBron and Jordan, you're comparing who is the individual better player. When you talk rings is a team thing. You can't.
Yeah.
No individuals ever run out like Jordan or anybody never run out by themselves and won a. It's who your teammates are. If you got other guys that Jordan had Pippen, LeBron got Wade on his last. I mean, you gotta have help, man. I don't care how great you are. The ring thing is when you're talking individual. I think people don't understand. Like you're just talking about when you talk about who's a better player, you're looking at individual stats. Like numbers are huge when you're talking about the ring thing is just so blown out of proportion, man. It's like LeBron. What if LeBron was stuck on that same Cleveland team and took to the finals? To me, that was a great accomplishment just getting that team to the finals because that was like LeBron and four like CBA guys. I mean, the whole ring thing is, and Jordan never won any rings until Pippen got his game elevated and they brought in other role players. So
yeah, and another thing,
Kobe wasn't even. I was gonna say Kobe wasn't even the best player on his team, man. When Shaq was there, won 13.
Another point I want to bring up is that everybody talks about how LeBron had to come to Miami to win a ring. He had to change teams in order to win it. And Kobe was where he was, and Jordan stayed where he was. But
but you know what, man? Not to interrupt you. Kobe wanted to get out of LA. They didn't trade him. He wanted out. And like 05, 06, he wanted to leave because they couldn't even make the playoffs.
Oh yeah, I've heard that many times at Kobe. The one thing that, as y'all, I'm not a Lakers fan at all. I'm a Miami Heat fan, but I don't like how Kobe did business. If y'all remember a couple years ago, I'm gonna take y'all back to 04. When it was the summer of Shaq. It was the summer that Shaq was traded to Miami. Now, at this time, Kobe had won it out of L.A., Everybody remember, if you all remember this, Kobe is getting ready to be a free. I believe he was about to be a free agent. Now, what really pissed me off is what he did next. Basically, he went into the general manager's office, said, "Hey, you're either going to choose me or you're going to choose Shaq." What did they do? They chose Kobe. They sent Shaq packing to Miami. And what did Kobe do? Signed a 7-year, $122 million deal to stay in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and you know what, too? I guarantee you, if Kobe and Shaq were the same age, Kobe wouldn't ask that question because he knows who would have been the one going.
Exactly. There
ain't no way in hell the Lakers would have chose if Shaq would have been the same age as Kobe. That's a no-brainer. Kobe wouldn't even ask that question.
They would have chose Shaq. They would have chose Shaq hands down. They would have chose Shaq hands down. But Kobe is the general manager of that team. He's the coach of the team. Whatever say, if Kobe says he wants Gasol gone tomorrow, Gasol's on the trading block next week. That's the way Kobe runs that team, and it's horrible that you're running your team based off of one individual player. That's why LA's in the position they are now. They went out and got Anton Jameson. Why? I don't know. I'm not saying Anton Jameson is a bad player, but then you go out you get Steve Nash. All right, yeah, okay, he's a veteran point guard, 2 MVPs. Okay,
great pickups 10 years ago.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that they're great pickups, but then you go get Dwight Howard, who everybody was expecting the Orlando Magic Dwight Howard to make an appearance, but you got to remember the dude just had back surgery last year, so he's coming off back surgery. Now he's playing with a torn labrum in his shoulder. This ain't the LA experience that everybody was thinking about. They were thinking about number one in the West, going all the way to the NBA Finals, winning the championship. Now you're the 11th seed in the Western Conference, fighting for your playoff life. But but then before LeBron thing, everybody was comparing Kobe to Jordan. Don't do that. Don't you not compare? How are you comparing Kobe to Jordan? And now everybody's talking about what if Kobe wins his 6th ring? Now we go no. It doesn't matter. Kobe could win 10 damn rings. It don't matter. You're never gonna compare. You can't compare him to Jordan. That's disrespect to Michael Jordan. And I'm saying that because Jordan, to me, is he's the greatest of all time. Jordan's the best to play the game. But then you're going to say, what about LeBron? LeBron's a power forward. Don't set it by position. You're talking about player. So, that's the thing about it. It gets on my nerves when I hear all the talk about comparisons. So it's crazy. But let me ask you all a question. Tipsy, let me ask you first. LeBron, how many rings does he finish with when it's all said and done?
I'm going to say that he gets I'm not sure. I'm saying he gets at least 5.
Wow. Wait a minute. All with Miami, or does he leave Miami?
I'm going to say he gets 4 with Miami, and he's going to get 1 with Cleveland.
There go that Cleveland talk again, man. There go that Cleveland talk again. All right, Jason, how many think LeBron gets, man?
I was thinking around 4.
He gets 4. Wait a minute, 4 more or 3 in addition to the one he already has?
4 total, so I think 3 more.
All in Miami or?
No, actually, I think he wins in Miami this year, and then I think he flies the coop this year. I think he leaves Miami after this year.
Yeah, my thought. I think LeBron's going to at least win. I'm going to go and say 2 more. I want to say 4. I mean, it could be a stretch. I do say LeBron. I think Miami, honestly, they're unstoppable right now. I do say they win it this year again, based off what's going on. I do say they win it again this year. But I think he wins at least 2 more. I don't think he's going to stay in Miami because I don't think Miami's going to be a long-term. Like Tipsy said, I did laugh at it, but a lot of people saying that it sounds like LeBron might go back to Cleveland and finish his career. He might team up with Kyrie Irving, which would be interesting because, you got the point guard there. You got LeBron. It wouldn't be a bad pairing.
Look at Miami's team, man. Miami's roster ain't nearly as great as everybody thinks it is. It's just LeBron's so great. They're old, man.
You got to look down the line.
Old.
Exactly. You got to look down the line in a few years. Wade is no spring chicken. Wade just turned 31 this year. You got to take into account Chris Bosh. You got Mike Miller. You got a lot of these guys that are aging. Rashad Lewis, Ray Allen. I say Ray Allen probably got another 2 good years left in him, and then he's done. You got Rashard Lewis, who is just trade bait, who they can get rid of him in one trade. I don't expect this Miami team to be together too much longer. So I say at least, another good 2 championship runs. If they win it this year, there's gonna be a lot of questions. It's gonna be interesting. To see what happens with the upcoming year. With the All-Star break going on, Miami's 36-14, number 1 in the Eastern Conference. So it's gonna be interesting to see what this team is very dynamic, though. I mean, they're almost playing better ball than they did last year.
What?
And I'm not saying that because I'm a Miami fan. I don't want y'all to think that for one moment. I don't want y'all to think for one moment I'm a Miami Heat fan. So, but anyways, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this topic. I know y'all tired with the joy. Hey, what's y'all opinion? Let us know. Give us a comment. Who do y'all think is better? Do you think LeBron is better than Jordan? Do you think LeBron's better than Jordan? Do you think LeBron's better than Kobe? Do you think Kobe better than LeBron? The debate is gonna go on for years and years and years and years.
LeBron is better than Kobe.
Tipsy said LeBron's better than Kobe. Definitely. I'm saying, like I said, if I watch basketball and I wasn't even a fan, and I just see on SportsCenter what LeBron does, I gotta go with LeBron hands down.
You can say LeBron is better than Kobe more than you can say Kobe is better than Jordan or LeBron is better than Jordan, because for the simple fact that LeBron came in the league in 2003, Kobe came in 97. So Kobe was 18. So by the time LeBron came in, Kobe was only like 23. So he played him when he was just reaching his peak, and LeBron was just getting into the league. Not like when Kobe came and Jordan was already like 37. Like the way that the comparison between Kobe and LeBron is a lot easier to make, because you've seen them at a youthful age, a young age, still kind of fresh in the league, even though Kobe had more rings because he played with Shaq. It's easier to see that LeBron dominates Kobe all the time.
Yeah, you see that all the time. And that's even when he was in Cleveland, he dominated Kobe. But that wasn't until like the later years until Cleveland actually got good. Those last 2 years he was in Cleveland, that's when Cleveland got a little bit better. And when he started beating him.
Kobe can't wear LeBron's job.
Oh yeah, I know Josiah. If he was shout out to Josiah, I know if he was here for this conversation, he's a Kobe hater all the way. He would say LeBron all the way. So, but anyways, we're gonna take a commercial break. We'll be back after this.
Log in, FuegoBeats.com, YouTube, Mr. Fuego Beats.
Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to the Overtime Sports Show here on Fuego Beats Radio. It's your boy Big Keith. In the building tonight, I got my 2 guests with me. I got my boy Jason Maravich, Little Pistol. What's going on with you, man?
What's going on, man?
Everything is good, man. And I got my boy Tipsy McStacker. What's going on with Tipsy?
Yo, what's good with you?
Everything is good, man. All right, y'all. Let's NFL talk. I know I'm a diehard NFL football fan, and the season is ended. But as y'all know, free agency does start March 12th. It's going to be insane with all the free agents going to be going here, who's going there, who's coming back. They've already had a couple of I'll break down a couple of the little stories. Charles Woodson got released by the Green Bay Packers today. So he was in Green Bay for 7 years. So he did get released today. There's also been some talk. There's going to be a lot of releases coming up. I know Ahmad Bradshaw for the Giants got released. Some of these, all these fans talking about why these guys getting released is basically due to contract. Well, contract and it's more business than anything because they're trying to free up cap space. Because a lot of these teams they have to stay under the cap room to have these players on their teams. But one guy in particular who everybody was questioning his future after last year was one Michael Vick. Michael Vick signed a 1-year contract to stay in Philadelphia, and a lot of people are questioning why did Philly keep him? Should he have gone elsewhere? Now, Chip Kelly got named Oregon's head coach, got named coach of the Philadelphia Eagles this in the offseason. And as y'all know, some of y'all who watch college football, Oregon has that high-power offense that puts up like 30 points a game. And everybody's saying this fits right into Michael Vick's, this fits in the Michael Vick system, that he can do this. But my question to y'all is, Michael Vick did sign that 6-year, $100 million contract a couple years ago, and Now he signed a 1-year deal. What y'all think about Michael Vick coming back to Philly? Was it a good choice? Do you see him elsewhere? Is it going to hurt the Eagles? Tipsy, what you think about this, man?
I think it's a good thing. I think the style that Chip Kelly runs his offense in will fit Michael Vick's style. He's still fast, maybe not as fast as he was 5 or 6 years ago, but he's still one of the fastest quarterbacks, in the league. And if they can get with that type of offense, I think he can really get at least one good year to shine before he goes off. He can probably, if he does good this season under that, he can probably set himself up for one more, a decent sized contract for another 3 years or so somewhere else. It won't be in Philly, but I think it gives him a chance to show that he can still play. And if they can put together the right offensive line that won't quit every third play, then he can play the games he needs to play to help the team win.
So would you say this is a contract year for Vic?
It's definitely a contract year because he had all them debts he had to pay. A 1-year, $7 million contract ain't going to cut it if he only got 2 years left.
Yeah, this is going to be a make or break season for Vic. I don't, after last season, the one thing Philadelphia has to do is they have to draft offensive line. The one thing, if Michael Vick is going to make it through a whole season healthy, he's got to have offensive line because last year that killed Michael Vick. No offensive line dude was just getting killed. He ended up suffering a concussion. He ended up missing almost half the season, which was devastating to that man's career. Jason, what you think, man?
I usually agree with Tipsy, but this time I'm on the far other end, man. I don't think this college offense is going to work. The college coaches usually flop in the NFL. I think Vick's back this year. We're not going to hear from him again. I think he's done. I think the Eagles are done. I don't see any of it working, man. I'm totally on the other end, man. I don't see it working. I think that college stuff, I don't think how it's going to work in the pros. At that pace with having the sub in and out that quick and you don't have as many players in the NFL as you do in college. So those guys have to be in unbelievable shape and they have to buy into it. I think Vick's better days are way behind him. So
you don't think it'll work because of the college style, but Chip Kelly's style, the New England Patriots use Chip Kelly's offense. Right. So it can work with the less mobile quarterback like Tom Brady when it's designed for a mobile quarterback like Michael Vick. It should work a little bit better.
My thing is just the guy you got Bill Belichick up in New England. Chip Kelly, he proved he can coach in college, but the NFL is totally good. I'm going to have to put this. I'm going to have to wait and see. He's going to have to make me a believer before I'm like, oh, yeah, that's going to work.
Yeah. With Chip Kelly there, just because, like Tipsy said, New England has been using Chip Kelly's offense, the eye-power offense that he's been using. But with Vic, I honestly thought they were going to give the ball to Nick Foles and let him take over and let him be the next franchise quarterback. But if they had that much confidence with Michael Vick, they must be seeing something that we're not seeing, which I'm very curious about why they brought him back. I honestly thought Michael Vick was out of Philadelphia. I honestly thought he was going to go somewhere else. So for Philadelphia to sign this guy to another year to give him another chance, I hope they know what they're doing. Because if
it does, I think it's either going to fail horribly or it's going to be really good because Philadelphia does have a lot of speed on that team. So. It's either going to go one way or the other for sure.
Yeah, and the thing about Chip Kelly, what he's inheriting is a very fast offense. You got Deshaun Jackson, who is when he's very healthy, he's very fast. You got LaShawn McCoy, Shady McCoy. You got Mike Vick. You got Jeremy Maclin. You got an offense that is a high power offense that can.
Until they fix that offensive line, they're not doing nothing.
Exactly. That's going to be the key.
Vic got sacked every other play.
I'm interested to see what Philadelphia is going to do in this upcoming draft in April. Their main focus is going to be offensive line. They've got to protect Michael Vick. They have got to protect. If they don't protect Michael Vick, it's going to be the season just like last year. For all Eagles fans, I know y'all felt I know y'all felt a lot of pain last year. Watching that season last year had to be probably one of the hardest things ever. 4-12. Andy Reid getting fired. You have McCoy who got hurt. You got Vic who got hurt. For all Eagles fans, I knew last year had to be almost a disastrous season. And, at least some of the things are becoming clear. You did re-sign Vic. Deshaun Jackson, he was injured last year. Hopefully he'll be 100%. You got McCoy, who I think McCoy is one of probably top 10 running backs in the NFL when healthy. You got him. And he's going to – and honestly, I really think McCoy can be another Brian Westbrook kind of player that, like, when Westbrook was in Philadelphia, honestly, they can use him as, like I call him the pocket knife player, who can who can run the ball, catch, be a receiver.
I know this might just be a little off topic, but you're talking about that. And it's, for the next couple of years, it looks like it's going to be San Fran and Seattle. They're both young and talented, and supposedly San Francisco might get Percy Harvin. If they had Percy Harvin on that team, man, because I don't know. The San Fran and Seattle both got pieces on both sides. They're young. I don't see that either. I think either one of those teams is going to be in the Super Bowl for the next 4 or 5 years from now. I don't see anybody messing with them two teams.
Yeah, San Francisco's a very young team. They can, and last year they got to the NFC title game. They got to the Super Bowl this year. The sky's the limit.
Seattle's really good too, young team.
Yeah, Seattle. But it's interesting that you said Percy Harvin. Percy Harvin is having contract issues. They're saying that
they said the 49ers are really interested in him. I mean, if they had someone like Percy Harvin in their offense, I mean, hell.
Yeah, I heard Percy Harvin, but Minnesota claims that they're not seeking a trade for Percy Harvin, but this could get ugly in the offseason. It could get really, really bad in the offseason. I don't know. There was a rumor saying that Percy Harvin actually might sit out training camp until his contract gets right and everything. But no way in the world do I think Percy Harvin deserves Megatron money at all or Larry Fitzgerald money. No way in hell does he deserve that kind of money. Yeah, to me, Percy Harvin is this is just me. Percy Harvin to me is a special teams player. Honestly, that's all I think about Percy Harvin. I don't see Percy now as top receiver. Now, he's not the go-to. He puts me in mind of Randall Cobb in Green Bay. He's one of those guys. He's not the top dog on the receiving corps, but he's like that number 2 to number 3 man on the receiving corps in Minnesota. It's sad when I got to put Kyle Rudolph ahead of Percy Harvin when Rudolph is a tight end.
I don't really look at him as a receiver though. He's good on special teams. You can put him in a lot of different packages. So.
Yeah, and the goal team. What about him playing in Philadelphia? What you think about that?
In Philly?
In Philly, would you see? How can you? Could you picture this? Deshaun Jackson, Percy Harvin, Jeremy Maclin, and Brent Sutton.
I mean, as long as they got someone that can hold up long enough to throw him the ball, though.
That is a good point. Yeah. But Philadelphia, fix your offensive line before y'all can start talking about winning Super Bowls. Fix your offensive line. That's a key thing, man. Yeah, free agency is gonna be real crazy. Who else I thought? I want to talk about Titus Young too. Did you hear about Titus Young? What happened to that dude?
Yeah.
The Detroit Lions, and then they released him. He signed with St. Louis, and they just released him not even a week and a half after signing him, which I thought was crazy. That was crazy.
I didn't hear he got released.
Yeah, man, I was on SportsCenter today, man, about Titus Young. That was crazy, though, man. You signed with a team, and then they release you like a week, and then Fisher said, I don't see him fitting into our offense. Dude, you've been on your stuff for like 10 days.
The dude's complaining about not getting enough balls on his way when you got Megatron. That's like somebody being with LeBron and being like, yeah, I'm not getting the ball enough.
Man, the NFL free agency, man, it's going to be crazy. I want to see where a lot of these big names end up at, man. I want to – Tebow's one of the other names. I want to see where he ends up at, man. Man, I don't know. Where do y'all see Tebow ending up at?
Hopefully at home on the couch.
Playing Madden. But I think Tebow, he deserves a shot. They say so his throwing style isn't the best throwing style, but the dude can win games, yo. He can win games. He comes to play. He doesn't take plays off. There's a lot of shitty quarterbacks in the league. He can't be the worst. He's better than Mark Sanchez.
What What do you? Yeah, definitely. Butt fumble, by the way. Shout out to Josiah again. Anyways,
My Green Bay Packers.
shut up, Fuego. Shut up. Anyways, shut up. Anyways, Tebow. Back to Tebow. Before I was rudely interrupted. Where do y'all see him at? I mean, what team could you see him at? Like starting quarterback.
Let's see. Well, Jacksonville said it didn't want him, but Jacksonville,
go all day.
Buffalo, Kansas City, Oakland. Like there's just a lot of teams.
I don't even say Oakland shit. I mean, they've been through their share of quarterbacks as it stands. Jamarcus Russell said he was trying to get back in the game. That wasn't a joke, by the way. Jamarcus Russell's trying to get back in the NFL. If they what team is going to give Jamarcus Russell? Any NFL team that's willing to give Jamarcus Russell, I'll sign him to the contract personally.
I'll take Jamarcus over Tim Tebow.
You would? Wow. Oh man, that's a bold statement. Damn.
Dude, wow. I think if Tebow was in the NFL 20 years ago, he wouldn't even be in the league. I think he's all media. The media keeps his name alive and his psychotic followers. Like, this dude, I've never seen one dude get more attention for the worst stats in the history of the NFL, man. You can probably tell I don't like Tebow.
Yeah, I ain't no Tebow hater or nothing like that, but I'm sorry, Tim Tebow hasn't done nothing for me. You won a couple of miracle games here. You beat Pittsburgh at the last minute with that touchdown. And then what happened? You went to New England and got destroyed 45-10 in the AFC.
But that was going to happen to anybody. But how come it's only meaningless games because it's Tebow? If another quarterback came out the blue and did that, everybody would be praising him. It seems like there's a lot of Tim Tebow hate for no real valid reason, other than they can't find anything else wrong with him, so they want to hate on his game.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think his. I don't really hate. I don't know the dude, so I can't say I hate him. But I'm saying I don't like all the coverage he gets. Like I'm like, what? Why? What does he do that deserves to get all this credit leading off SportsCenter every day? Like the dude's QBR is the worst in the history of the NFL. It's like I know he's won games, but the only reason he won is because the Denver defense has kept the score 0-0 for 4 quarters. Like his passing stats for like the first 3 quarters would be like 0 for 5 for 2. I mean, and run for 2 yards. I mean, it was pathetic.
Yeah, to me, Tim Tebow, he always going to be mediocre and everything. So it just don't expect. I'll say it like this.
I just don't like how they just. I mean, could you when he did his press conference for the Jets? Have you ever heard of a backup quarterback getting a press conference, riding in on a plane like he's LeBron James coming in with
Thank you, Jason. I've never seen a backup quarterback get his own press conference. You would think he was a starter.
That's what I'm saying. They said they weren't even going to start him over Sanchez. Now, I'll agree that he got a raw deal this year for sure, because he should have, after Sanchez, man, after what Sanchez showed, Tebow should have been starting by week 6.
Sam, the saga of
I mean, Mark Sanchez, there was at least 4 games where Mark Sanchez didn't even pass for 100 yards.
Yeah,
I think
and they still would not put in Tim Tebow. Like, I don't understand it.
It was ridiculous.
It must have been something with Rex Ryan, and they just.
It's the tattoo, man.
It's the tattoo. It's the tattoo. And on that, we're going to take a commercial break. We'll be right back after this.
Hello again. This is Anthony Ramirez from Ramirez Internet Solutions. Right now we are in the season of launching a new division of our business called RewardWatcher.com. RewardWatcher.com is an avenue for businesses and consumers to buy and sell all their goods and services at affordable rates. Right now this service is available to the DMV area only, but the more it grows, the more we plan on expanding up and down the East Coast and eventually west. Right now we are in the introductory phase of RewardWatcher.com, so if you sign up now, your listings will be free all the way until March. Also, we will be beginning an initiative program for our users. For every paid listing that you bring to us, you will receive a month of free listings. To learn more or to post your listing, please visit www.rewardwatcher.com. That address again is at www.rewardwatcher.com, or you can give us a call at 571-989-2392, or you can email us at help@rewardwatcher.com. Again, that's help@rewardwatcher.com. Thank you, and we look forward to you helping us make this program a success.
Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to the Overtime Sports Show here on Fuego Beats Radio. It's your boy, Big Keith. Got my guest tonight with me. Got Tipsy. What's going on with you, Tipsy?
Yo, what's good?
Everything's good, man. I also got my boy, Little Pistol, Pete, Jason Maravich. What's good with you, Jason?
Hey,
I almost called you Pete. My bad.
No, it's good.
I almost called you by your dad's name. My bad, man. Anyway, one last topic I'm gonna close out with tonight. If y'all saw it in the news, I believe it happened, I think yesterday. Valentine's Day yesterday. Oh, happy belated Valentine's Day for all y'all. Whatever. Anyway, Oscar Pistorius. I know y'all remember this guy. He was South African runner. They called him Blade Runner. He was in the Olympic Games. If y'all remember, he was the one W amputee with who had his legs. He had no legs when he was born, and the IOC, the International Olympic Committee, allowed him to run in the Olympics last year with his South African teammates. Now on Thursday, they had breaking news that Pistorius shot his longtime girlfriend. Well, not long time. I know they had been together for a couple of months. Her name was Reva Steenkamp. He shot and killed her at his home in South Africa. Now he's being charged for murder, which is crazy. Like, this dude was like the feel-good story of the Summer Olympics, and now the dude is like facing murder charges, man. Tipsy, what you think of this story, man?
Man, I think.
Why you laughing?
I think it's a terrible thing. It's a terrible thing when anybody is killed for what seems to be no real apparent reason. But I think he just got tired of her, like, making jokes about the niggas flippers, yo. Like, he had enough of it, and he was like, okay, I'm gonna get this bitch, and I'm gonna blast her. This is the last time you talk about my flippers, and it's over. And he gonna blast her, and just let her have it. You know what I'm saying? He probably tries to wear him in the bed when he's hitting that shit so he can get the leverage. And it's
Okay.
I'm over it. She's like, I'm over it. She's probably talking on the phone, and he was like, okay, she think I don't know she's talking about me when she come back in this joint.
Hey, all right, real talk. Now I'm gonna be serious for a moment again.
I'm dead serious too. Like, I'm not even playing. That's what happened.
While I was thinking about the Cat Williams thing, Tink Tink. With the legs. I'm sorry. That's the first thing that came to my mind. And I said, Polo Tink Tink. And it's the first thing that came to my mind when I thought about it. Okay, that's all the jokes out of the way. Okay, being serious right now. Somebody did get shot and killed. They're still doing their investigation. They're thinking. You say what?
It's tragic. It's definitely tragic.
Yeah, it's tragic what happened. Somebody did get shot and killed. We don't know everything that happened. Rumor is they were having not marital problems. Sorry, they weren't married. They had been called out to the house before. And if some people that don't know Oscar's his life, in South Africa, I think he was driving a speedboat and he was drunk when he was driving it, and somebody, I don't know what you call them, the sea police or whatever, the ocean police, whatever. Anyway, they caught him. They found like empty bottles in his boat, and he was arrested or whatever. I didn't know this until all this stuff came out, and I'm sure you're gonna hear more about this guy. Jason, what's your whole thought on this situation, man?
Well, it's hard to follow up on Tipsy's answer, man. I think I read a little bit of it on Yahoo on the article stuff on the internet, and the one thing I got, which I found weird, was that she came in the house at like 3 a.m, like trying to be all sneaky, and you can't sneak up on somebody in the house at 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't care if you know them or not. I mean, this dude was already paranoid supposedly and had a bunch of guns in his house, so he might have thought it was an intruder and just blasted. Yeah, I don't know.
That's why they're still doing the investigation, because they think he might thought it was an intruder. I don't know.
Right.
I mean, did he shoot her just to be with the intention on shooting her? They're still.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. He made sure whoever it was got blasted, because the thing I read, it was 4 bullets in him, 2 in the head and 2 in the chest.
Yeah, he took her out. I don't know if they were having marital problems or there's this. I mean, what did I say that again? Relationship problems. Sorry, relationship problems. I know they only had been together for a few months,
It's hard to know what the intent was. I mean, unless something comes out. I mean, if it just comes down to whether they think he did it on that he meant to do it. I mean, it's kind of hard to prove that, I guess.
Yeah, and I'm reading right here. There were reports like police have been called on previous occasions, responding to reports of domestic nature, like loud and screaming and shouting and everything. And I'm seeing this dude on the Olympics. He seems like a pretty much normal guy, other than the legs thing. He seemed like a pretty much good stand-up guy. And I didn't know it was like this. It's
you never know, man. I mean, he of course, everybody feels bad for him because he had the leg stuff, but you never know, man. Dude might have been, he might have been like I don't know. He might not have been what everybody thought he was. He might have that OJ in him. I don't know.
Oh God. Yeah, but it's just shut up, Jason. Oh my God. Look. But anyway, it just oh my God. Anyway, let me ask y'all a question. If this was really a murder, like if he intended to kill her, what does this do for his legacy? This is tarnish his legacy, or what y'all think?
What legacy?
Yeah, I was about to say, legacy. And maybe legacy in South Africa.
Well, not legacy, but like what I'm trying to say, like, people going to look at him in a different light after doing something like this.
I guess instead of being known as the nice guy with peg legs, he'll be known as a psycho with peg legs, I guess.
Oh my God.
I don't know. Can he even keep those in prison? Like,
they're going to make him take them off when he walking. Sir, could you have to remove those off your legs? Well, I'm sorry. Let me stop.
You have to remove them? I mean, there's not a lot of running you can do in prison, so.
Yo,
he's not gonna stop him from getting raped. He don't got no legs. The fight is over.
You're gonna have some cold nights in prison, though. Oh my God! I can only imagine.
You ain't got no legs. You ain't got no legs. The fight is over. That is a rape victim.
Oh, he gonna learn how to run real fast when he behind bars.
At least knuckle it down the corridors. They gonna stuff that nigga. They gonna stuff that nigga in the washing machine, yo. Drop the soap.
Yo. Anyway,
they got soap on his knuckles.
We can go all day, but we got to wrap this up real quick. Let me send out shout outs once again, jsnonline.com for all your gear, your shirts, your sunglasses, the watches. Y'all go check out the sunglasses. They just came out. Tipsy, I know you got a pair of them sunglasses, dude.
Yes, I do.
All right, so there you go. He's the man with the sunglasses. So check them out. Shout out to Super564.com for all your hard needs, your comic books, everything for that. FuegoBeast.com, the site is up. Make sure y'all go up there. What the Fuego's up there. The Zombie Day movie page. The Writer's Block presented by Request Entertainment. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter. I am Big Keese. Also, if you want to email me, want to be a guest on the show, BigKeese@FuegoBeast.com. Email me up there. Jason, shout outs. Anything you need to get out?
PeteMaravich.com, man. That's about it.
All right, that's it. He said, Pete, just go to PeteMaravich.com. All right. And
yeah, short and sweet.
Tipsy, what you got?
Make sure you follow me on Twitter at King5950. I'm always up there just doing a whole bunch of craziness and ridiculousness, but follow me, add me on Facebook under Tipsy McStagger. My picture got the JSNL shirts on there for all your basic sports and news updates around the world. I'm 24/7 all the time. I got it.
Tipsy's the man right now. If y'all don't know, Tipsy's my go-to man for all my sports needs. This man will update everything on ESPN.com, and I only have to go to the website. I can just read my Facebook and find out who got traded, who got arrested, who got shot. No pun intended, Oscar. But hey, he gonna turn the Oscar to Grouch when he go to prison. Watch. Let me stop.
Yeah, I have to be in the trash can. They have to be in the trash can or something when they take his legs.
Homeboy gonna be in the trash. Hey, yo, that's too funny. But anyway, one more thing. Make sure y'all look out for my mixtape. Broken Sound is coming this fall, this summer. It's gonna drop sometime. And, don't forget, mark on your calendars right now. March 14th, 2013, the 757 will be taking over. Details coming soon. We out of here. See y'all next week. Deuces.
You.